I realized one thing about myself in that scene itself, that once the camera starts rolling, I forget everything else. It's just the
Absolutely.
character.
So to be honest, my journey has not been like one day I've peaked. I've had my ups and downs. I've had moments where 4 films back to back have not
Yeah, yeah.
worked. Hi guys, I'm Kriti Sanon
This is Shaheer Sheikh,
and you're watching us on
IWMBuzz.
हाय एवरीवन, दिस इज कुणाल कोठारी, यू वाचिंग मी ऑन IWMBuzz। और मेरे साथ अभी दो ऐसे कलाकार बैठे हैं ना, जिनमें से एक की लाइफ शुरू में काफ़ी मस्त चल रही थी, लेकिन फिर प्रोड्यूसर्स के बीच में महाभारत छिड़ गई। पर इनके प्यार के रंग ही कुछ ऐसे थे कि बस अच्छा काम करते गए और अब 2 पत्ती में आ रहे हैं। और दूसरी तरफ एक ऐसी एक्ट्रेस, शुरू तो हीरोपंती से की थी, लेकिन अपनी हीरोइन पंती दिखा दी। बरेली की बर्फी चुराई, थोड़ी लुका छुपी खेली, लेकिन फिर मिमी बनकर आई। और इनका टैलेंट कहाँ छुप सकता था, इसीलिए अपनी बातों में ही नहीं, अपने प्यार में अपने उलझा दिया यार। और ये कहना गलत नहीं होगा कि अब तक तो इन्होंने बस 2 पत्ती खेली है, इस गेम की बाजी अभी बाकी है। इफ यू
Love the intro. That was too good.
Thank you so much. Of course, I'm talking about, I'm just in case these guys were living under a rock, it's clear that I'm talking about Shaheer Sheikh and Kriti Sanon. Welcome, guys.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
That was
you.
the best intro.
Thank you
Yes,
so much.
no doubt.
Loved
Thank
it,
you.
loved it. Thank you. Okay, because your career trajectories are so fantastic in each of those aspects that you've continued to work on. So my question is a little deep to start with, and it's about learning. Okay, learning being the common factor, but I'll start with you, Shaheer, first. For someone who's done television over the years, people keep talking about the erratic working hours, right? And how it prepares you for the extremities that ab ye dekh liya to we are prepared for everything.
yeah.
Right?
You can say that.
So yeah. So my question to you is, what has been your learning curve over the years, having done television, and now here you are, which made things perhaps easier for you, and or is it like कि चल ठीक है, flow के हिसाब से ही चलता है?
I think what becomes more difficult is to do something which is not at par with what you have done in the
Right.
past, or at least, if not a step above, at least at par. That becomes a challenge to find better work, I guess. And learning curve as such, see, you learn with every project you do. I think it has made me a better person with all the good characters I've played.
Yes.
Especially in TV, you get to live that life for years. And you get to live those moments. As an actor, I try to live the moment. And what you have not faced in real life, and you see and live those moments
Right.
on screen, it teaches you a lot, I feel.
But do you
Absolutely.
feel that working in, like when you worked in TV, when you worked on, say, the film, did you feel like it's very different, or this is a piece of cake in front of that, or what is it?
No, different, yes, maybe in few aspects. See, for me, in a TV show, you get more attached to the character and other characters around it, because you do it for a longer time frame.
You also have a longer time to build the character.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct. Yeah, you get more opportunities to fix certain problems, or but in movies it's not like that. You
Yeah.
have to be spot on from day one.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. And Kriti, for you, I mean, if there is I don't think there is a better rise and rise story than you, for someone who just completed a decade in the industry. So firstly, congratulations.
Thank you.
You've just risen consistently, and I think everyone knows it. For you, my question is that people have perceptions when an actress comes into the foray, and there are okay, ye aisa hai, ye waisa hai, right? Here you are a decade later, being able to take calls, being able to make decisions on your own. So what has been your learning curve over the years, and do you believe that audience's perception is just about कि अच्छा काम हो रहा है तो perception change होता है, or you need to have a presence to make sure that that also accentuates that particular perception?
No, you need to have a presence regardless. You have to have a connect with the audience. There has to be something when you're on screen that you are able to connect to them. Because if they're not connecting to you, they will not remember you, they will not feel anything, and it doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
So वो तो होना ही चाहिए. But I feel, sorry, I didn't get the other part of your question.
Yeah, other part was that audience, as I mentioned, have a perception when they look at someone in the first film, second film, third film, right? Of course, you had Bareli, you had Mimi, you have Do Patti, you have this range right now which people are loving, and they're appreciating you. But is it just about good work? कि because good work बहुत लोग करते हैं. बट जरूरी नहीं है कि वो गुड वर्क हमेशा उतना
But
नोटिस
you
में
know,
आता है.
everything that you're saying, so to be honest, my journey has not been like one day I've peaked. I've had my ups and downs. I've had moments where 4 films back to back have not
Yeah,
worked.
of course.
So I've had moments where people have doubted also. Okay, arey, you know, all the films are not working. I think you just have to keep working and keep growing and keep getting better. Also reflect on what you did wrong and improve that. Learn from your mistakes. Don't make the same mistake again. But you have to be at it because both ups and downs are very temporary. Tomorrow, if again 4 films, Bhagwan na kare aisa ho, but if again 4 films don't work, things go up and down in this industry. So I feel like with your work, you have to make sure that you're honest in every film and you're giving it everything that you can. Even if a film doesn't work, I don't want anyone to walk out and say, I didn't like her performance. You know, that I don't want ever.
Correct.
So that is my goal because that's the only thing in my hand. उसके अलावा अभी क्या VFX है, कब रिलीज हो रही है, उसके साथ कौन सी फिल्म रिलीज हो रही है, all of that is not in my hand.
Right,
Yeah, so that's what I focus on, and the idea is to also keep trying and challenging yourself and keep doing different roles and different work. I don't want anyone to put me in a box and say, अच्छा कृति सैनन की फिल्म है तो ऐसी होगी. I don't want that. I want them to I want myself to also have that range as an actor so that वो बोर नहीं हो और मैं भी बोर नहीं हूँ.
Absolutely. And Shaheer, I'll come back to you. You know, you talked about working with Kajol Kriti pretty, well yesterday already at the trailer launch. But what I want to know is, for someone who didn't start with movies, and as I mentioned, you've been a bona fide superstar on the small screen. सबका एक परसेप्शन होता है ना कि यार काजोल ऐसी होगी, काजोल वैसी होगी, कैसे करूँगा मैं day one उनके साथ. And you mentioned your first shot was with Kajol, right?
Yes.
So what was the preconceived notion that was broken instantly? Like, when you went and had a shot with her.
Did you have a preconceived notion?
No, not
No,
really.
really?
I was more worried about my performance. No. Honestly, as I said, I was very nervous.
Right.
And because I've seen her on screen for, since forever.
Yeah, of course.
And I've been a big fan. And then after that, when I had to do a scene with her, I was absolutely very nervous. But I realized one thing about myself in that scene itself, that once the camera starts rolling, I forget everything else. It's just the character. I realized that because in a scene, okay, I can't. For that you have to see the film.
No problem.
No, but you had to push her in the scene.
You mentioned that part. Yeah.
But ये ना धीरे-धीरे ना मुझसे check कर रहा है कितना बोल सकते हैं कितना नहीं बोल सकते हैं.
Producer साहब
See, looks like that.
Producer साहब बैठिए फुकट में उनको.
No, it's just such a tricky film, right?
Yes.
You can't give a lot
I
of
can't
it
reveal too much about it. But that scene, I suddenly after action, I'd completely forgotten that she is. I mean, of course, Kajol, but I forgot that. For me, she was just that character, that cop I have to deal with in that moment. Yeah, that surprised me as well. Honestly.
Fabulous.
But off camera?
Off camera, of course.
Perception breaking.
Yeah.
I'm actually helping him.
She's the best. She's the best.
See, if I try to deviate the answer,
Sorry. I didn't realize.
But Kajol ma'am is like that.
She's fun. I loved her.
She's a riot.
Yeah, and she has been really sweet to me. So I guess I'm the lucky guy.
She's sweet only.
Fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.